Okay, good afternoon, good day, good night, good morning. And this presentation will be in Talk Pisin for Papua New Guinea viewers, listeners, and Solomon Island and the rest of the Pacific who can be able to understand Pidgin or Talk Pisin. The presentation is on Fortune Protocol Web3 DeFi ecosystem, how it works, and how you can be able to join. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Okay, now you mean by looking display how our one talks and friends who are interested can be able to join Fortune Protocol. In order to do this presentation, me like Megambla Lily talks away or some. If you have any questions, any pressing issues about your account, you can WhatsApp me or you can email me or make a comment below this video regarding your issue so that I can try my best to help you. This presentation takes care of the regular weekly meetings we have in Port Moresby or seminars we have in Port Moresby. So it is a complement, or in the event that when we don't have the seminar, this may serve as a information sharing session for you. So here we will go through the documentation of the Fortune Protocol. So Fortune Protocol, 1 Fortune Protocol. Okay, basically plus smart contract or Liberium or law Web3 users, law power DeFi or decentralized finance ecosystem. Tesla all is on the blockchain to lo make him Tesla wore lo easy lo understanding lo mipla. What this means is that it's on blockchain. So blockchain gives transparency, full transparency, accountability, and its main feature of decentralization. So you may look him. The first point that by me look him was why this project? This project, Fortune Protocol, is purposely to address some of the challenging global financial issues, including Papua New Guinea. So some of these issues are, some of them, not all, there is an ongoing, if you have experience or if you heard the news, there is an ongoing layoffs or restructure of organizations and jobs are being displaced. What happens when people are being restructured and displaced or laid off or retired or being terminated? What happens to the family that feeds on this chain of people who say Papua New Guinea Malaysian society? You may get plenty lines you may also defend them, especially for those who are working people. And once that happens, when you get terminated, when you're being laid off, or when your organization goes through a restructure and your position that you occupy is no longer there and you're being misplaced, and now it's a challenging economic situation for us. So that happens globally, and that's like one blood challenge or like address him. This the project wants to address. And then number two is increasing decline of the buying power of the currency. For us, is the kina. So our kina is continuously dropping and dropping each time. So this project is to address the declining kina or the buying power or the declining of the buying power of the kina and any other fiat currency for that matter. The third issue for our purpose for this video is the growing unemployment population. We have continuously having an unemployment population, and in particularly for PNG and the Pacific Islanders, plenty of young people graduate colleges, universities. Now they're still looking for job. Now every year the total number is being headed onto and becoming the unemployment rate or unemployment population is being increased. That's a number 3, and the number 4 is fear and uncertainty about economy. Plong PNG and most all politicians plong bla or la government and the opposition, they all work la argue lo parliament about the security of the economy or the future of the economy. All work lo talk you me work lo arem talk affect him life plong bla. So you me only plenty time all work lo raising issues about the economy, whether the economy is okay, it's stable, or it's got a problem. And then there's a fear and there's an uncertainty about the issues of the economy. Whether people by making more rent go or in the face of declining kina, now people are facing fuel price increase, then government system some money going jet, and then our social economy issues, all this land by future blood economy and most one and question there is an uncertainty. So these are the 4 main reasons that this project was designed or was built to address globally, and of course in PNG as well, and the other Pacific Island countries including Solomon Island, Fiji, Vanuatu, Tonga, Tuvalu, Kiribati, Samoa, and all the other Pacific Island countries. So the solution about or regarding the 4 main global issues or economic challenges that we looked at. The solution is the Fortnute Protocol. Okay, now what actually the Fortnute Protocol brings to the table to address these pressing global issues that affect the Pacific Island countries as well, including PNG. Now, number 1, the Fortnute Protocol offers a sustainable opportunity for global participation because of it is on a blockchain. We, the Pacific Islanders, can be able to participate on this ecosystem in a sustainable approach, or this is regarded as a sustainable platform or a contract. In other, sustainable would mean embargo long term. Sustainable is means sustainable long time. Number 2 reason how this protocol is a solution to the pressing issues is it is a decentralized participation without a central control, without somebody approving, somebody rejecting, somebody there's a political interference or what. It's a decentralized. You man or Mary, you join him long or you go and chat lo there's la Web3 opportunity and you hear them now, you form him a member of the team in the decentralized ecosystem. So it is decentralized, there is no control. Okay, that's how this becomes a solution. That's a second reason. The third is it allows low entry level, as low as $25 USDC. So big money by you put him na, by you pilim pen na, by you worry na, by you ting planting na talk scam or money blooming bang no, just $25. I don't know how much exactly is in PNG Kina, is 25 US dollars or the other Pacific Island currencies, but in PNG, let's say between 150 kina to 200 kina, it ranging there, 150 kina to 200 kina, like $25. 200 kina is too much, so let's say 150 to 180, 150 to 100, between that range is the what it is to buy to obtain the 25 US dollars. You can start with that, as low as that. Okay, that is the third reason why this become a solution. Okay, the fourth reason is it is highly transparent and on blockchain. Highly transparency. The transparency is the reason, or is it then becomes a solution to the problems that we have discussed earlier, or the economic problems of the global. Okay, the fourth the fourth we have to get it transparent, and the fifth one is it is a community project, community driven project. Sorry, it is a community. Fortune Protocol is a community driven project, meaning that it is a decentralized project that the community have the power to kill it or to grow it, or the community can be able to nurture it, to make it grow, or to kill it. So those are the reasons or solutions to those pressing issues that this Fortune Protocol brings to the table. Okay, now another important area that Bamibla look now and who are people behind this Fortune Protocol? Emol ushit line. Lo make em desla gubla sandin lo mibla. Emol la important question. Okay, now let's see. These are team of professionals, software developers in blockchain, in DeFi or decentralized ecosystem, Web3, most of which are more familiar with the Binance Smart Chain. So this kind of people, these professionals, who say to all so make him develop him level projects, or look him this area or can build him one decentralized ecosystem so that people can be able to benefit. They are professionals. They are professional developers in the DeFi, in the blockchain ecosystem, in the Web3 system. Most of them are from India and from other parts of the world. Okay, now while we talk about when we ever look at who they are, then we look at them closely. What was their mission, and what is their vision? So the mission was basically they wanted to develop a community-driven opportunity for scalability, or can reach him wider community online on Web3 ecosystem. That was their mission. They want to build a community-driven opportunity, and the vision was simply to empower people through the usage of blockchain technology to earn a sustainable revenue. That was their vision. That was their vision. Why they built this. And then another most interesting thing is why this project, why this Fortune Protocol is important or is special. Number one, low entry, as we looked at earlier, low entry or just as low as $25 USDC, or $50 is the next minimum, and then $100 to $250 to $500 to $1,000 is the maximum. So you can start with $25. That's very low. Okay, now why this is special? It's low entry, and the number two, no office, no physical infrastructure that will cost you rent or office. No, you don't do that. Number three, it's 100% on a blockchain, meaning that it's decentralized and it's transparent. Number four, it's fully automated because of the smart contract automation. Number five is decentralized, meaning that there is no central server or central people or a company approving transactions, withdrawals, payments, all this stuff. It's decentralized. It does, the smart contract does itself. Number six, it's security audited. The security aspect of the system in the traditional technology space, IT space, they call it the cyber security. but on blockchain, it's a self-secured system. So you don't need the security, but you have to do a security audit to see that everything is agreeing to the protocol and to the blockchain rules. Number 7, it is a secure and a reliable infrastructure, an online infrastructure. So those are the 7 very important reasons why you should be joining this, or why you should be participating, or why you should be choosing Fortune Protocol. Okay, the next thing is why we choose Binance Smart Chain, or why Fortune Protocol am selecting Binance Smart Chain network on a blockchain lo birim desla project. There are so many networks available for any blockchain projects to be built and deployed, but for this Fortune Protocol they have selected the Binance Smart Chain. Now why? Number 1 reason, low transaction cost. So when you withdraw and deposit, your gas fee, the transaction cost is very minimal, very minimal. That's one benefit, because it's on BNB network or Binance Smart Chain. 2 is huge user base. So Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world. So it has global user base. So that's why they have selected to use this ecosystem, or use this blockchain protocol. And then number 3 is easy access to liquidity pool. Okay, we will talk about that word liquidity pool, or that price liquidity pool, as we go. But liquidity pool is basically where on a decentralized ecosystem, where people buy and sell, and it forms like a lake. Like we can think of it as a lake, where one blah lake, or one blah solwara where I'm stop. So you got wara going jet, and you got wara come out. So big blah wara solwara but stop, but wara going jet and wara come out. And all wara going jet and deposits and wara come out and withdraw. So all this like kind BNB chain emsa halau emsa make it possible. So that's why now the choice of BNB to build this project was a good choice from the developer's point of view. Okay, number 4 is strong market support. Of course, Binance has a strong market support in all other major project or blockchain projects in the world. So the 5th one is it is a strong ecosystem adoption, where mostly used by used and supported by developers, different projects, and a global community. So it is a wider global community. Okay, that is the reason why Fortune Protocol has selected BNB chain to build the project on. It's a network. It's a network, the Binance network. In other words, let's say it's Binance Smart Chain network, blockchain. Okay, now having said that, the next item on the list for us to have a look is the USDC, the stable coin selected for deposit and withdraw. Okay, now the thing is, why now only choosing USDC lo deposit na withdraw? Now that's an interesting thing that Mila by looking, because there USDC is not is not the only stable coin. There are different types of stable coins and different issuers and different market cap, different but all of them serve the same purpose. They want to stabilize the crypto industry. They're called stable coins. Now on this project, the team that developed this project decided to choose USDC as its stable coin for transactions. Okay, number 1 reason is because USDC is highly transparent and fully audited, or as an fully audited reserves. Okay, number 2 is a strong regulation, particularly in the US. it is a strong regulation in the US. You can do more research about this one yourself on Google or using a ChatGPT or using any other AI tool. Number three is backing quality. Cash and the US Treasury is at some backing belong support belong supply belong just stop US Treasury bond. Okay, that's the thing that it will never go wrong. Number four is backed by shekel and the coin. So the token was, or the stable coin was developed by shekel and supported by Coinbase. These are crypto companies, regulated crypto companies in the US. So in all some kind Bitcoin or Ethereum or another cryptocurrencies where their prices will fluctuate and they will have the orders. So time you only one blood 200 USDC you saw some. That's a definite amount for sure, as is a stable coin. Okay, the next important thing that we will be looking at now is before we go to the next, sorry, the last point for the USDC is institutional reference. It is the USDC is used by big institutions and big DeFi projects. That's an additional part that let's skip him, so let me just add him. And then the next question is, what is DeFi and liquidity pool? Okay, now DeFi is basically, or in the simplest way, understanding all ordinary people, it is a financial system that operating or operates without the bank. Let me make him talk again. DeFi, or DeFi stands for decentralized finance. Okay, what is decentralized finance or DeFi? It is a financial system on a blockchain that operates without banks. Financial system is like receive, send, store, all the financial, kind of some. So stable coins are part of the stable coins become the money in the DeFi ecosystem, and the ecosystem itself is a system that operates without banks or middlemen. That's the simple definition that you can put in law understanding law papers law law here. Okay, now what is a liquidity pool? That is very, very important for this project. Okay, what is a liquidity pool? Liquidity pool is basically a pool of assets for the DeFi ecosystem. Assets including Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, BNB, any other cryptocurrencies, including fiat currencies as well, if there is exchange, like USD, Euro dollar, any other Chinese, including PNG as well. But they don't stay in the liquidity pool, but they can be exchanged. So, understanding the liquidity pool in the DeFi ecosystem or on Web3 projects, a DeFi ecosystem, or DeFi is basically the decentralized finance ecosystem. We means a financial system that operates without the banks. So, what is a liquidity pool then? Okay, now let's think of and as an example, let's think of an example like Kina Bank, because Kina Bank and BSPM before I'm all plan I'm plus assembly no clear, but Kina Bank was recently formed or recently guaranteed a license by central bank now establishment. Okay, the liquidity pool blow Kina Bank, let's say 20 billion. 20 billion, also as an example, me give him the exact figure could be different. Can be very. Let's say the central bank said, okay, if the Kina Securities wants to become a bank to operate, we want your liquidity pool. In other words, it's a liquidity pool, but they will say, okay, starting assets or starting capital. So central bank under its regulation law and patogosum, Kinan Bank you can produce a 20 billion, so that I will guarantee you a license, or it's a requirement for the banking license. So that is then is the liquidity pool for the bank. Okay, on the DeFi, so what the liquidity pool does is that and by money by stop long pack long stop, so all man by deposit, all man by withdraw, all man by deposit, all man by withdraw. So that will go on and on, and the liquidity pool is enough. So that 20 million is enough to allow for how many people who will be depositing and how many people will be withdrawing. So that all man withdraw lang by dry mouth. So they will be with deposit, they will be withdraw, but the liquidity pool balance will maintain the inflow and outflow. So the same concept applies in a decentralized manner. In decentralized manner, like the case in the bank that I just give. So how does this Fortune protocol works, or the DeFi works? The key for Fortune protocol is participation fuels growth. Participation of people fuels growth, or encouraging growth. Just like the bank, when we have a lot of people depositing into the bank, and the same number of people or more than that they withdraw, it keeps the bank survival. It keeps the banks going. But just imagine a hypothetical question that if some like an issue come up now, if people only withdraw more than money all on deposit, the bank would not exist. The same kind of here. And the more participation on the DeFi ecosystem, it creates value, pulls demand, and it nurtures the circulation of the capital. So there's a liquidity pool there, and there's a capital in and out. And for the case of the Fortune protocol, currently there's a 35 million liquidity pool, 35 million liquidity pool, and that amount is visible to anybody. In the next video, I will do a separate video on that one and show the liquidity pool live, so that you can also check that on a daily basis. Okay, that's how this works, how the Fortune protocol works. How we have a look at all those things that matters for Fortune protocol. Now the next thing is how to start, or how you can be able to start with Fortune protocol. Okay, the first thing is you need to have a Web3 wallet, either MetaMask, Bitget, Token Pocket, or SafeFile. Long papers, lo be uniform and be helping each other, and so Mibla recommend him. I recommend SafePal wallet for this project. You can use Token Pocket, you can use Bitget, you can do MetaMask if you want to, but I recommend SafePal. Okay, SafePal is one of the Web3 wallets that you can use here. Now, SafePal does not require KYC or know your customer policy. The KYC is basically for those centralized systems, like they collect your identity, your data, to verify you and to approve funds, to approve requests, allow deposits and things like that. But on a decentralized, it does not need a KYC. The only thing that protects your Web3 wallet is your recovery phrase. You keep safe your recovery phrase, and you be a participant of any DeFi projects. Okay, so how to participate? Firstly, you select SafePal wallet. You install, you download from Google Play Store. You install on your phone. Once you set it up, you ask for a friend to give you a referral link of the Fortune protocol. They give you a referral link, and then you connect the referral link to your SafePal wallet, to your Web3 wallet, in this case SafePal wallet, and then you confirm your participation. Once you done that, then you can now select any of the packages, 6 of them, you can see there, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500 and $1,000. So the minimum or the starter package is $25. You can start with $25 or you can start with $50. You can also start with $100 or any of those. But for us, because Mibla Nubla or Deslan, Mibla no clear or something, Mibla start as low as very minimal, $25. And then we see how it goes. Okay, now once you put him now, the daily reward or the benefit is you get 1% of any amount, whether it's 25, 50, 100, 250, 500 or 1,000. So if, for example, if you put $100, then you get $1 per day, and that is tied, that $1 that $100 package is tied to a 200% in full payment. In other words, what this means is that the contract will pay you on a daily basis $1 until 200 days. After 200 days, you are paid $200, and your capital of $100 is available. So you might as well withdraw the $300. You can also add another $100 or another $100, and make it to $500, or make it to 1,000 and then put another 1,000, another 500 and make it to 1,500 or 2,000 or 3,000. It depends. Okay, now while this is what you can invest, what are the rewards? Now we have a look at 1%. It will pay 1%. That's the first one. Just straightforward, that applies to any amount that you put in Konchiklama, whether it's for $25 to 1,000 or more than 1,000, or whether you put in 300 or how much, any amount. It will pay you 1% of that amount. That's the first revenue stream or Weiblo stream benefit. Okay, the second one is level income. As you can see, level income in this slide here, you can see, I'll zoom it up a bit. You can see there is up to 25 levels. What this means is that you share a referral link below you one time, not 10 blah or 5 blah or 3 blah or 4 blah, and they only kishim come, and then all the friends kishim come, only kishim come, and then backside only kishim come goes for the continue to 25 people. And all this, you will be getting some referral bonuses there. The percentages are given there. First is, on your first referral is 2%, then 1% all the way down. So 25 numbers seem to be a big plan number, but percentage of maximum 0.5, 0.25, 1%. 1% is the second highest. The highest is the 2%, your first referral. So all of them made it together, it's about 14% or so being paid out. So that's where usit line or kisim golangama, you will still benefit some reward in the system. It will pay you. And then the third opportunity is the leadership. Leadership is you don't do anything, but once you get people on, it automatically qualifies you to certain ranks. This is awesome. You don't need law. Think too much law this because whether you bill him or you don't bill him, you will still benefit from the 1% and the level bonus. But if you bill it for leadership, fair enough, interesting, good for you. And then the peer reward. Peer reward is is another form of revenue, or the third form of revenue in this Fortune Protocol DeFi project, where triple blow you blah in long same group or same whatever you plus you plus come up builders and in the form of leaders or explorers or contributors, and then you guys get 10% each, 10% each by each other's activities or each other's revenues. Okay, and that's the fourth. And then the fifth revenue is that time you qualify for this leadership reward, you get USDC direct. There's a limitation. The first one, Explorer, 15 days. Suppose you know, one member expire. The second one, Builder, is about 45 days. Suppose you know, come up Explorer or Builder within 45 days and member expire, so you banana benefit. Suppose contributor, within 90 days. Suppose you know, come up this line and member expire. And then the other rest are unlimited. So you can come up whatever that leadership pushing anytime, and then you can claim it. And the highest amount in this is 200,000 USDC. It's a one-off payment you can accept. Okay, now the next thing is very interesting one. Very interesting one that we will be touching here, and that makes this Fortune protocol very special. Is a Fortune Reserve Safeguard Protocol. Okay, now this is the second version. The Fortune protocol is the second version, but the first version of it was Crypto Fortune. That Crypto Fortune, where the liquidity pool dried up. Because of the liquidity pool dried up, they built the second one to compensate for that, or to looking at those loopholes in how the liquidity pool dried up. Because not one black developer or one black man by control them. That's for sure. For those in blockchain area, they know this. Once it's been developed and deployed and permanent on the net. The only thing is us participants, whether we control that liquidity pool or we don't control. So in the first instance, or first phase of the project, we didn't control it properly and we dried up the liquidity pool. We were withdrawing a lot and it dried up. Therefore, in the second phase, they built a reserve tank, which is called assurance contract. Now, this assurance contract, every deposit 1% has been deducted. Every withdrawal 1% has been deducted, and is posted or is been sent to the assurance contract address, so that it stays there, and it will be there. And if anything happens, that reserve tank will that the reserve pool will be supporting those people who have capitals in this one. Because this time I'm motion because lo instant long first there. It's good to test something go wrong and then build again the better one. So that's what they happen. And then there's a recovery, another 1% recovery contract. Now this online we've been losing capital all along version 1. They will be paid through this recovery contract. And it will pay them, or it will refund the capital all. And then the general rules. The general rules of the system is that with minimum withdraw is $10. So long as you have $10, you can withdraw to your wallet, your PayPal wallet, and you can withdraw and exchange and get Kina. Okay, when I say get Kina, I will do another video about how you can actually convert the USDT into Kina. In other words, you can think of, for those who said you nuclear or crypto, USDC is actually the US dollar. It's US dollar in cryptocurrency form. So you don't need to worry how about me convert him, or you don't need to worry. So I will do some videos later, and I post in this channel regarding conversion of that. And another thing is if you don't like it, you put in $100 or $1,000. Now you don't like it into the first 20 days or 25 days. You can withdraw your capital and withdraw all the deposits, all the deposits, and you can withdraw whatever you hand and leave. That is, the system will give you a 30 days grace period to do that. So some all talking will putim na all ba volume start na yung ba pay more na yung ba even pay withdraw fee na even some tax fee na. No, it's not like that. Just put him in one amount and see how it goes. If you don't like it, you can withdraw and go. And that's the rule here. So if you put him in $100, but then one bell, now you let go. Now after 15 days, as in the example here in front of us, there's an example here. I'm zooming up so you can see. You put him in $100. In 15 days, it pays $15. Okay, and then you want to go. So that's a calculation of 25% of $85. And then embarrass him 25% because or as a early withdrawal fee. As a early fee. Now, Tesla only making because long people around the world, they have put in some money, a lot of money, say about 500,000 or 1 million or kind of something they put in, and then they withdraw. And they by doing that, they call it these are whales. By doing that, they only been shaking up liquidity pool. So this lamp long protect them liquidity pool. Now everything either in reinvestment or everything that is here, as you can see, is a response to the first piece where aiming go wrong long ML. Now second one, I only blame the system is built to protect that liquidity pool. Because once the liquidity pool is being deployed, I'm not going to man but start controlling. The 35 million liquidity pool that I have mentioned isn't there. And the last 40 days I'm stopping. You can see all the transactions. Withdraw, deposit, you can see. Like just like the bank or some Kenyan bank example, if there is 20 million, 20 billion in the Kenyan bank as a circulation fund or liquidity pool, you cannot see the withdraw, you cannot see the deposit. But in here, you can see the deposit, you can see the withdraw. It's all transparent. It's just like a bank idea, but everything is transparent. You can see. So the interesting part is the 30% grace period. So you put him in $100, you don't like him, you can withdraw. And also when you have a balance of $10 or more, you can reinvest it. Now, the interesting part, another interesting part to this one is the as you can see is a native token, FRXG token, FRX token, a native token for the ecosystem. Now I will do a separate video for this one, definitely a detailed video for this one, but because that it's on this document, let's see. The total supply is 11.4 million FRX token. Now the first major distribution allocation is a liquidity pool. Now 2.28 million is now put in aside for the liquidity pool. Currently, as I am making this video, that 2.28 million is now on the decentralized exchange, pancake swap in the liquidity pool. The rest of the allocations there, 19% down there, they are not. So on the 28th of this month, June, by the others allocations will be done, and the token will be live, so people can buy. Those already got account law Fortune Protocol, only monitoring price long with the law dashboard blame stuff. So this is another interesting. It will be like a Bitcoin. It will be like an Ethereum, that each price will increase over time, and it's already increasing before it goes out live. So if you think the law buy, you stand by law June 28th. But me make another video law this, so you can see the steps on how to buy on a decentralized exchange, and that will be on Pancake Swap. But you buy them, or you can also buy them in your PayPal wallet. So those are the two ways that you can buy them, and you buy them using my USDC. So prepare them some like USDT USDC if you wanted to buy and get ready. So when I post a video, you can watch that, and you can go to Pancake Swap or to your wallet, to your PayPal wallet, PayPal wallet, and then buy. Okay, that is that, and we are coming to the end. The last part is that this token and the other project plans, the roadmap, is planned up to 2034. So that's an 8-year project plan of this one, the project. Yeah. So during the course of the 8 years, there will be GameFi or game finance. There will be e-commerce. There will be wallet, Web3 wallet. There will be and then there will be a complete decentralized ecosystem for this project. In the next 8 years, they will build it to that standard. So you can see the roadmap here. It's not really clear, but we have this document in the WhatsApp group, so you can join our WhatsApp groups to have a coffee if you're not. But otherwise, some plenty online will get copy loads documents, so they can see. Okay, that is what it is, and thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. Next couple of videos I'll be posting, so if you have any questions, please do post below this video. Thank you very much.